The KPMG interview and assessment test process is a multi-stage evaluation designed to assess candidate across various dimensions, including cognitive ability, personality traits, business acumen, and interpersonal effectiveness. As one of the Big Four accounting firms, KPMG seeks not only academic and professional qualifications, but also strong alignment with their core values: integrity, excellence, courage, together, and for better. KPMG's early-stage assessments are designed to evaluate candidates' cognitive and behavioral fit for the firm. The Situational Judgment Test, SJT, examines how you respond to real-world workplace scenarios, focusing on ethics and decision-making. The Numerical Reasoning Test evaluates your ability to interpret data and solve math-based problems under time pressure. The Verbal Reasoning Test checks your understanding and logic based on written passages, while the Abstract Reasoning Test measures your pattern recognition and problem-solving ability. And finally, the Personality Questionnaire assesses alignment with KPMG culture, where honesty and consistency are essential. Hi there, this is Vadim from Online Training for Everyone. And in this video, you will have everything you need to get prepared and pass an assessment test. In this video, we will walk through real sample questions step by step, so you will not only know what to expect, but also learn how to tackle each part with confidence. I'll share with you the correct answers, detailed explanation, and helpful strategies to boost your chances of passing the test. The questions appear in random order, so I recommend watching the entire video to get the most practice and insight. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Vadim Michalenko. I hold an MBA and master's degree in computer science. I've worked in the information technology field for over 20 years, and I've spent more than 15 years teaching people how to succeed in their careers. I created online training for everyone and the website howtoanalyzedata.net to help people like you pass interview and assessment tests and get you hired for your dream job. If you're short on time and need to prepare quickly for a pre-employment exam, check out the premium practice materials linked in the description and comments below. Many people successfully pass their tests after using videos like this. Hopefully, it will help you too. Before we jump in, make sure to click subscribe and stay updated on the latest questions. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. If you have any questions, drop them in comments. I reply to every message. And now, let's go ahead and get started. What number comes next in the sequence? 2, 6, 12, 20, and then? Let's break it down. Take a close look at the gaps between each number. 6 minus 2 equals 4. 12 minus 6 equals 6. 20 minus 12 equals 8. Notice the pattern? We're adding plus 4, plus 6, and plus 8. The next step, you guessed it, add 10 to 20. That gives us 30, a clean, logical continuation of the pattern. And the correct answer here is choice A, 30. At the first glance, it's just circles, but there is a clever pattern hidden here. Can you figure it out? What comes next in the sequence? Let's break it down. Look closely. Top row, shaded parts only. Bottom row, unshaded parts only. So, which pair completes the sequence? The correct answer here is choice A. Why? Draw a mental symmetry line after the second circle. Your only symmetrical choice is choice A. What is the larger angle between the hour and minute hands when the clock shows exactly 2 o'clock? Let's break it down. Each hour in the clock represents 30 degrees. 300 divided by 12 equals 30 degrees. The angle between minute and hour hands is 60 degrees, since there are 2 hours between them. But the angle between hour and minute hands is 300 degrees, which is calculated as 360 minus 60. And the correct answer here is choice D, 300 degrees. You're praised for a project that took the whole team to pull off. What's the best way to respond? Option C sounds tempting, but taking all the credit might rub people the wrong way. Option B, being overly modest can make you seem unsure about your value. And pointing your manager alone, that skips over everyone who contributed. Your strongest move? Acknowledge the praise, then recognize the team. It shows maturity, builds trust, and makes you look like a real team player. So the correct answer here is choice A. You see the number grid, but one number is missing. Can you crack the sequence before time runs out? Let's break it down. Focus on each row. Look closely at how the numbers change from left to right. Each row in the grid follows the pattern where the numbers increase by 2 from left to right. So what comes after 4 and 6? The missing number in the last row is 8, because 4, 6, and then 8 continues the same +2 sequence, and the final answer is choice D, 8. If 2 typists can type 2 pages in 2 minutes, how many pages can 6 typists type in 6 minutes? Let's break it down. If 2 typists type 2 pages in 2 minutes, that's 1 page per minute total, or 0.5 pages per typist per minute. Now let's scale this and multiply that rate. 6 typists multiplied by 0.5 equals 3 pages per minute. So over 6 minutes, that's 3 by 6 equals 18 pages. And the correct answer here is choice B, 18. You overhear a teammate sharing confidential details with someone outside the project. What should you do? Letting it go might seem easier, but what if it wasn't harmless? Calling them out publicly? That's risky and could embarrass them. Broadcasting a team-wide reminder? That could create unnecessary tension. Your smart move? Speak with them privately and ask if it was intentional. It's respectful, low drama, and gives them a chance to clarify or course correct. So final answer is choice C. Here's the question interviewer might ask you to test both your business knowledge and analytical thinking. Let's see if you know the answer. How well do you know the origins of some of the world's most valuable companies? Which company started in a garage? Believe it or not, the answer might surprise you, and you need to select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, Amazon, choice B, Apple, choice C, Google, and choice D, Facebook. Here's the deal. Review this question carefully, just like you would in a real test. Make sure to choose your answer before time runs out. And when you have your answer ready, we will walk through the solution together. Let's begin. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope you did not select answers A or D. Amazon was started in Jeff Bezos' rented house in Seattle, and Facebook was launched from a Harvard dorm room. But if you have selected Apple or Google, you are right. In fact, there are 2 correct answers to this question. Apple's humble beginnings in the garage highlight its remarkable journey to becoming one of the world's largest tech companies. And Google was also founded in the garage in Menlo Park. So the correct answers here are choices B, Apple, and C, Google. Take a close look at these beautiful shapes. First shape has numbers 3, 2, and 1 on the outside, numbers 1, 2, and 3 on the inside, and number 12 in the middle. Second shape has numbers 2, 3, and 4 on the outside, numbers 4, 3, and 2 on the inside, and number 18 in the middle. The third shape has numbers 3, 2, and 3 on the outside, numbers 1, 1, and 2 on the inside, and the missing number in the middle, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. A, 12, B, 14, C, 18, or D, 24. Can you try to solve it on your own and choose the right answer? The pattern here is simple, but it's hidden in plain sight for most people. But I'm pretty sure you're not one of them though. Take a close look at the first shape. The value in the center is calculated by summing every number inside and outside the shape. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 equals 6 plus 6 and equals 12. If we look at the second shape, 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 equals 9 plus 9 and equals 18. And now it's the magic moment to calculate the missing number. Take a close look at the third shape. 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 equals 8 plus 4 and equals 12. And the correct answer here is choice A, 12. It's hard to argue with Albert Einstein, who once said, imagination is more important than knowledge. So let's harness our creativity and think outside of the box to tackle this problem-solving question with fresh perspective. You're presented with 3 shapes. Each shape has 5 squares, and each square has a number inside. The numbers for the first shape are 7, 5, 5, 6, and then 5 in the middle. For the second shape, the numbers are 4, 7, 9, 4, and then number 8 in the middle. For the third shape, the numbers are 2, 5, 8, 3, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 0, choice B, 1, choice C, 5, and last but not least, choice D, 7. Are you prepared to showcase your response? The pattern here is that difference of multiplied diagonal numbers calculates the middle number. Let's look at the example with the first shape. 7 multiplied by 5 minus 5 multiplied by 6 equals 5. Let's continue to the next shape. 4 multiplied by 9 minus 4 multiplied by 7 equals 8. And now we can calculate the missing number. 2 multiplied by 8 minus 5 multiplied by 3 equals 1. So the correct answer here is choice B, 1. I hope you would agree with me that we can't let uncertainty dampen our confidence. You need to view each question as a stepping stone toward greater understanding, and with each attempt, you're improving your abilities and inching closer to your goals. You're presented with 3 groups of squares. Each square has a number inside. The first group has numbers 7, 3, and 31. The second group has numbers 5, 4, and 29. And then the third group has numbers 8, 2, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 21. Choice B, 23. Choice C, 26. And last but not least, choice D, 31. Pause for a moment, harness your creativity, and let's face this challenge together. The answer is just waiting to be discovered. Are you ready to showcase your solution? Hopefully I didn't disappoint you saying that the answer might be simpler than you think. In fact, the pattern here is that the lower number is calculated as a result of multiplication plus the sum of additions of the upper numbers. Let's look at the example. The first group of squares has number 7 and 3 in the top. 7 multiplied by 3 plus 7 plus 3 in parentheses equals 31. Let's look at the second group. 5 multiplied by 4 plus 5 plus 4 equals 29. Now we can calculate the missing number. 8 multiplied by 2 plus 8 plus 2 equals 26. So the correct answer here is choice C, 26. Solving this particular problem is like finding a TV remote in the couch. Frustrating at first, but satisfying when you actually get it. Well, my advice to you, keep digging. The victory is within the reach. You're presented with 3 drone-like looking shapes. Each drone has 5 numbers. The first drone has number 8 in the middle, and then numbers 24, 64, 32, and 48 around it. The second drone has number 7 in the middle, and numbers 21, 56, 28, and 42 around it. And now comes the third drone. It has numbers 9, 27, 72, and 36, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 50, choice B, 52, choice C, 54, and last but not least, choice D, 56. Are you ready to split the beans on your answer? Don't sweat it if you're drawing blank or if your guess is wilder than a cat on a caffeine. Let me tell you, you might be shocked on how ridiculously simple the solution actually is. In fact, middle number is multiplied to calculate surrounding numbers in the shape. Let's look at the example in the first drawing. We start with the number 8 in the middle. At 11 o'clock, we need to multiply it by 3, then by 8, then by 4, and then by 6. 8 by 3 is 24. 8 by 8 is 64. 8 by 4 is 32, and 8 by 6 is 48. Knowing the pattern, it's easy to verify the numbers in the second drawing. 7 by 3 is 21. 7 by 8 is 56. 7 by 4 is 28, and 7 by 6 is 42. Let's apply this pattern to the third drawing. 9 by 3 is 27. 9 by 8 is 72. 9 by 4 is 36. And now is the magic time to calculate the missing number. 9 by 6 equals 54. So the correct answer here is choice C, 54. I can almost guarantee that when you solve this question on your own or come close to the answer by trying, you will significantly improve your cognitive skills. You're presented with the series of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 24, 56, and 72. You see all the numbers, right? Now we need to start eliminating the numbers. First step, you need to eliminate multiples of 8. In second step, you need to eliminate squares of numbers. And then in the third step, you need to eliminate prime numbers. So which number is remaining? Your choices for the answers are choice A, 9, choice B, 11, choice C, 12, and last but not least, choice D, 72. Let me give you a quick hint to help you. Let's together eliminate the multiples of 8. The multiples of 8 are 8, 24, 56, and 72. Well, with that in mind, the remaining numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, and 13. And all you need to do is just to complete step 2 and step 3. So, get ready, set, and go. We already solved step 1. In step 2, we need to eliminate square numbers. So the square numbers are here 1, 4, and 9. 1 is square of 1, 4 is square of 2, and 9 is square of 3. Let's look at the remaining numbers of what's left. We have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 12, and 13. You know, I can't believe that just by doing one more step, we can eliminate that many numbers. But the reality is that the prime numbers here are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. And the remaining number is 12. So the correct answer here is choice C, 12. In this question, you're presented with the group of people, and you need to determine the family relationship. Anna is Ben's sister. Carol is Ben's mother. David is Carol's father. Emily is David's mother. How is Anna related to David? And you need to select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, grandfather. Choice B, grandmother. Choice C, daughter. And choice D, granddaughter. This is what we're gonna do. Take a moment to understand the question, just like you would on a real test. Make sure you choose one of the 4 options before time is up. Afterwards, I'll walk you through the solution step by step. Alright, let's dive in. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I truly hope so, because even though question seems complex, the solution to this problem is surprisingly simple. To solve this question, you need to analyze each statement in the question and make conclusions out of them. Let's start with the first statement. Anna is Ben's sister. This tells us that Anna and Ben are siblings. Let's move on to the next one. Carol is Ben's mother, which means that Carol is also Anna's mother. since they're siblings. The next statement states David is Carol's father, which means that David is the father of Carol, making him the grandfather to both Ben and Anna. And the last statement here is Emily is David's mother. Emily is David's mother, making her the great-grandmother to both Ben and Anna. You still remember the original question, right? How Anna is related to David. Since David is Anna's grandfather, Anna is the granddaughter of David. So the correct answer here is choice D, granddaughter. But wait, are you ready for another round? Now you know how to solve these types of challenges. Let's keep the momentum going. Try this question to see how you would do. Lily is Jack's cousin. Nora is Jack's aunt. Oliver is Nora's brother. And Peter is Oliver's father. So the question is, how is Lily related to Peter? You need to select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, daughter. Choice B, niece. Choice C, granddaughter. And choice D, great-granddaughter. After you worked out your answer, post it in comments and I'll share my feedback. Enjoy solving this amazingly cool problem. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." So let's embrace Mr. Emerson's wisdom by thinking outside of the box and forging new path that will lead us to original and impactful solution for this question. You're presented with the series of expressions. Unusually looking expressions. 3 by 37 equals 31. 4 by 27 equals 31. 5 by 17 also equals 31. And we need to calculate and find the answer for the expression 7 multiplied by 37 and select it out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 31. Choice B, 51. Choice C, 61. And last but not least, choice D, 71. Here's what we're gonna do. Why don't you embrace the wisdom of Mr. Emerson, take a moment to rule out the wrong answers, check your choices, and then we'll reconnect on the other side. And once we do, you will be one step closer to mastering your own and impactful trail. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? The pattern here is so simple that you will be amazed. You need to add all 3 digits on the left side of the equation, ignoring the signs, and reverse the digits in the sum to get to the result on the right. Let's look at the example. 3 multiplied by 37 equals 31. Obviously, this is not mathematically correct expression because 3 multiplied by 37 would result in much larger, much bigger number. By the way, can you calculate it and give me the result in the comments? But to solve this expression, we need to add 3 plus 3 plus 7, and the result would be 13. And then we reverse the digits of 13, and 13 reversed is 31. Let's verify our hypothesis with the second expression to make sure we're in the right trail. 4 multiplied by 27 equals 4 plus 2 plus 7 and equals 13, reversed equals 31. 5 multiplied by 17 equals 5 plus 1 plus 7 and equals 13, which reverse gives us the 31. And now it's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 7 multiplied by 73 equals 7 plus 7 plus 3 and equals 17. Reverse equals 71. But wait, let's make sure you know how to do it. Why don't you take an expression 8 by 83 and calculate the result? Post your answer in comments and I'll give you my feedback. Can you do it? Because the answer to this question is choice D, 71. Approaching this question is like following a trail of footprints in a detective story. Each answer leads you to the next clue. And with every step, you're closer to solving the grand mystery of your success. You're presented with 3 cool-looking squares. Each square has 5 numbers inside. The first square has number 2 in the middle, then numbers 3, 3, 1, and 5. The second square has numbers 3 in the middle, and then numbers 4, 4, 1, and 7. And then the third square has number 4 in the middle, and then numbers 5, 5, 1, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 7, choice B, 8, choice C, 9, and choice D, 10. Take your time to carefully think through this problem, eliminate the wrong choices, and double-check your final answer. Ready, set, Go! Time's up. Are you ready with your solution? I hope you are, since the pattern here cannot be any simpler. Let's look at the numbers in the first square diagonally. 1 plus 2 equals 3, and 3 plus 2 equals 5, which means that adding middle number to the bottom numbers calculates numbers on the top. Let's confirm this pattern with the second shape. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Let's double check with the third shape. 1 plus 4 equals 5. And now is the magic time to calculate the missing number. 5 plus 4 equals 9. So the correct answer here is choice C, 9. But hold on, there is more. Here's the question for you to tackle. The first shape has number 3 in the middle and numbers 4, 4, 1, and 7 on the outside. The second shape has number 5 in the middle and then numbers 6, 6, 1, and 11 on the outside. And then the third shape has number 9 in the middle and then numbers 10, 10, 1 on the outside. And then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 15, choice B, 16, choice C, 17, and last but not least, choice D, 19. After you found your answer, post it in comments and I'll provide my feedback. Best of luck with this exciting challenge. Are you ready for more? Try this question to see how you would do. You're presented with the statement, tree is to forest as bird is to, and your answer needs to be selected as one out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, nest, choice B, flock, choice C, hive, and choice D, den. After you've selected your final answer, post it in comments and I'll share my feedback. Enjoy solving this cool problem. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.